Hey, 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 what's up? It is your boy, Kqkc Boxing, throwing down another video. Yes, it is that day. And salute to you, Dog 77 JL. Salute to you for being the first in the chat. Trying to let a few more people chime on in because I hope everybody's having a great day. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I see 3 popped in, so I'm going ahead to get started. Shout out to the LDBC. This is Kqkc Boxing, short for KC, if you like. And first, shout out to the LDBC, like I said, and subscribers and their families. And yes, I am at 500 subscribers. And I always keep my promise. So, at the end of the show, I will tell you what Kqkc stands for. Okay? Now, please. Oh, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate Will Magic, man. I really appreciate it. 500 down and 500 more to go. So hopefully it will be easier and faster on the next step. But if not, I enjoy talking to all of the subscribers. You know, sometimes it's a hit or miss, but it depends on what I can do. So if you notice, you know, I'm trying to upgrade my system a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but by my ears, by your ears, things sound a little bit better. And I appreciate that. And thank you too, Dog 77. I appreciate that. Because it wasn't for the LDBC, I wouldn't be hitting 500. You know, I mean, I still be lagging a little bit behind, you know, but they gave me shout outs and stuff like that. And I appreciate it. You know, I really do. Now, first, you know, I'm just going to get this out the way. Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez. Sneaky ass in the closet, Oscar De La Hoya is trying to entice Floyd Mayweather out of retirement by throwing a $1.5 billion purse in his face. Now, we all know that Floyd likes money. Money Mayweather love money. He loved to breathe money. But Oscar is doing it so he can have the cash cow and Alvarez as the top fighter in this era. Well, I think Floyd is a little bit smarter than that because Floyd, yes, he did win against that young, unexperienced kickboxer. He loved the attention. He don't give a shit about his fighter, which I would get to in a minute. But he's not going to take on Canelo Alvarez. Keep this in mind. Canelo Alvarez is not like he was when he was 21. And Floyd took him to school and boxed him when Floyd was only 30 something. Now, Floyd is 40 damn 2 years old. Floyd is not going to fight this dude. This dude will hurt Floyd with just a body shot. Remember, Floyd was a counterpuncher. Floyd was a back foot fighter. Sure, he was a defensive genius, but can nothing hold a heavy, young puncher in his prime like Canelo Alvarez against someone that's 42 years old that never had really a tough fight. So I don't care how much money Oscar De La Hoya. See, he's doing it for two reasons. He don't like Floyd. He never did like Floyd. As after he lost to Floyd, after Floyd took over boxing, financially wise and winning wise, tying the record of Rocky Marciano and everything else. But outside the ring, now I'm finna get to Gervonta Davis. Outside the ring, Floyd is an asshole. No doubt about it. He is. He's not a promoter. Here it is. Tank Davis has a warrant issued out for his arrest for some shit he done in the mall back on February the 17th. You know, probably some young adolescent dumb shit, but he's not an adolescent again no more. He's a grown ass man that's making money. Now, he's going to mess up the career he just started. He don't have no guidance. He has a promoter that don't care about him. Now, Tank is not a bad guy. He just was brought up the wrong way. He just never had a two-parent household. And the one parent in the household, let's just put it this way. If she don't have her fix, there's going to be hell to pay. If you know what I mean. If you from the hood. So he had to pretty much raise himself. He's seen his mother best friend get killed right in front of their house. So it is what it is. A good fighter with a fucked up mentality and has a promoter that's just as fucked up as he is. So what he got to do is let the young man go. I'm begging you, Floyd. Let someone save that young man's life. I'm begging you, Floyd. Let that young man learn and have some common sense. Learn how to do an interview. I'm begging you, Floyd. Let someone else teach him, watch him, make sure he has what he needs, make sure he's able to make weight. I'm begging you, Floyd. Do something right for a change in your life. I'm begging you, Floyd. The same city you grew up and trained in, you didn't bat an eye when they was going through water problems. You didn't donate a dime. I'm begging you, Floyd. Don't mess up this young man's life. This young man has a talent. And this talent, only thing I can see, would get him on the right track, out of the wrong neighborhood, into a right society. And who knows? He can be a role model for the next guy. Just like the LDBC, that's how it works. You pass it on down. Someone passes to my mentor, then some, and my mentor passes it to me, and I'm going to pass it to someone else. Just like boxing. So please, I'm begging you, Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr., let that young man go. Let that young man take a step up, then take another step up. This young man is ready. It's no reason to let it fucking, I hate this word, marinate. He don't need no marinating. He need mental discipline. And he can't get that from you. I don't care how you always say hard work and dedication. That's for you. That's not for him. That's for you. You know what? I'm so sorry. I always forget to do this phone, you know. But it's for you, Floyd. It's not for him. And I'm tired of it. Every few months, we hearing this motherfucker Floyd Mayweather, who's supposed to be retired, retire and go away. Let somebody buy him out of his contract. Allow like a Derrick James. Because Coach Cunningham, I thought he would be the best for the job, but he just followed his charge footsteps. Just like Adrian Broner said, we ain't gonna talk to you. This gang, you know, disrespectful, very disrespectful. Then Coach Cunningham should have said, no, we'll talk to you. We're gonna act like gentlemen. We're gonna act like professionals. Did he do that? No. He sat there and been quiet. Why? Because his own fighter told him to shut up and don't say nothing. That's not a fighter. I guarantee you, Virgil Hunter went for that shit. Mark my words. He wouldn't. The bread man, he wouldn't went for that shit. No, we're gonna do this like men. Respect the sport of boxing. Respect the boxers. Tony Bellew, everything he said about our champion, you can hate him or you can love him, but he's our champion. And we have naysayers out there, black, white, Chinese, whatever you want to call them. But we got more that love our champion. But the ones that don't, shame on you. If you like him or not, he still is our American champion. Sure, you might not like the way he fight. So what? He gets the job done. Wake up, people. This is a new day. Yes, the boxing in yesteryears, they was great. They gave us a lot of exciting fights. We seen a young man named Buster Douglas knocked out a fucked up Mike Tyson. Yes, we seen Mike Tyson bite off 2 chunks out of Holyfield ear. We have seen some doozies. We seen a motherfucker float into the ring with a parachute. But this is a new day in boxing. This is a new day where money rules and legacies take a back seat. This is a new day where promoters come and disrupt good fights, great fights. For example, you know what I'm going to say. Bar Aaron, yes, and Frank Warren. Now, I thought it was a good thing what Frank Warren did, where he skipped over to the pond with Al Heyman and allow him the hospitality. And plus, Al Heyman didn't go over there bold, say, I'm coming over here to take over the UK, like Eddie Hearn did. He came over there correct. He came over there respectful. See, they teach that type of shit at Harvard. So he made a great deal with ITV. He made a great deal with Fox Sports 1, 2, and Fox Deportes, Hispanic Fox. And he made a good deal with Showtime as a partner. So he got all bases covered. But when you go in on our champion, like Tony Bellevue did, because he's kissing Anthony Joshua's ass, then the LWBC, even you, as boxing fans, should say something. Peace, Mark Bray. Yes, sir. Peace, boxing conversation with Reggie Owens. Salute, my brothers. Salute, Marcus Johnson. Salute, salute, salute. Yes, sir. This is real talk. This is real talk for your ass. Now, let me move to Tyson Fury. See, I got a lot to talk about, and I'm trying to get everything in. If you got questions, just shout them out. It's no problem. I will answer them, you know. But you had Tyson Fury. Now, of course, he's saying he calls Wilder, and Wilder doesn't answer the phone. And he believes Wilder is bitter. No, Wilder is not bitter. Why should he be bitter? He's in the best position he ever been in his whole boxing career. And one thing he's not looking at, I mean, sure, he's looking at the other aspects of things, how he's undefeated, how he had received a bronze medal, how he knocked out 39 motherfuckers, how he pretty much is the A side in any fight that he would take. He got enough people to fight in PBC for 2 or 3 years alone. Not only that, but he has been disrespected. He's been disrespected, not last year only, this year too. And I'm talking about almost the same time. There's no respect for this man. And after this man gave you respect. Now, he started off with Luis Ortiz. He gave him respect. He gave him another chance. You know my phrase, quote and motherfucking quote. He told Ortiz, yes, you can thank God, but it wasn't God that gave you this chance. It was me. While everybody was running for the hills, hiding behind the motherfucking rocks, he stepped out. He put his O on the line. He put his reputation and belt on the line. And he came out victorious. But he went through there. Now, Ortiz, he was grateful. He was very grateful. But then he had to give someone else another chance. See, this is a man with a good heart. This is a man that will give you a second chance. This is a man that don't go by what people say. This is a man that tries to find the good in everybody. Deontay Wilder. So he gave Tyson Fury another chance. See, no one would touch Tyson Fury. Facts. I mean, can you blame them? Because you don't know if you would come in there with a boxing glove or a gun. Because his mental capacity wasn't right. He was on substance abuse products. Heroin, crack cocaine, PEDs, you name it, he did it. And a little alcohol on top. That's a dangerous mix. Then, and only then, he has mental issues. He had what you call a panic attack, well, pretty much a damn nervous breakdown. But nobody didn't want to touch him but one person. That was Deontay Wilder. He gave him that chance. And what did he do? He put on a show. He clowned a little bit. He got his ass knocked out. But he got up. Now, it was a draw. And what you do with the draw? You settle the score. It only could be one clear winner. And a draw don't make it a one clear winner. So what he had to do is make the rematch as soon as possible. You do not take another fight in between rematches. But in my eyes, I don't know about yours, he used Deontay Wilder. He used him as a come up. Yes, he did. He used him as a come up to get a deal. But Bar Aaron, you know, he has dementia or Alzheimer's. They all in the same circle. Dementia is the core, and you got different Alzheimer's, this and that, inside that core. And guess what? Bar Aaron gave him a contract and a check. You just don't know. He would be like Tina Turner's husband, Ike, laid on the floor, high as a kite. They looking for him for training. He's fucked up. Then there he go all over again. But guess what? Deontay Wilder is going on with his life. He's doing the right thing. He's doing what he have to do to feed his family. They played with his money long enough. Then, maybe 6 months. Man, I didn't even give it a year. They always come crawling back. See, Tyson Fury, if he don't kill himself first, they're going to wish they never gave him that money. And you know what? I would love to see them in court trying to get that money from an addict. As I mentioned in my two previous videos today, just because you don't have drugs in your system, that doesn't mean your addictive personality is gone. All you have to do is put a pile of sugar on the table. He's having withdrawals. I am so sorry, man. He's having withdrawals. That's all it takes. Drugs is a powerful thing. Drugs is mind-altering substance. Alcohol is a mind-altering substance. So he will be calling back. Don't worry. But see, we already got one calling back now. And that's Eddie Hearn. The devil himself, the devil in person, the devil that's gonna fuck you up one way or another, the devil that's trying to be slick with the contracts. Sure, you can have Dylan White sure, you can have Anthony Joshua if you fight Dylan White. So Deontay Wilder said, okay, no problem. And he was willing to fight over there, and he was willing to fight cheaper as long as he get a chance to fight Joshua, and it's in the contract, signed, sealed, and motherfucking delivered. But he got hook winged again. Yes, he got the contract, no doubt about it. But it was a name missing on it. And it was Anthony Joshua. Now, don't get me wrong, UK people. He is a nice guy. But he's timid. He's a timid guy. He don't have the heart for this type of sport. He's not built for this shit. He's not. He don't have that courage that a real fighter will have. If he broke his hand, he's ready to quit. I know fighters that fought with broken hands. he have a busted nose or a broke nose, he's ready to quit or call mommy. He just don't have that killer instinct. You have to hold me back. If I'm missing one belt to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, but he's too scared. So they playing with the numbers against Deontay Wilder. How the hell you gonna give a man, a champion that took on two back-to-back fighters alone? That should be 50-50 with 40-0 with 39 KOs. Hell, it should be 60-40 Wilder way. Johnson never fought nobody reputable. He hasn't. He's not that great of a fighter. Like I said once before, he fatigues fast because he'd rather lift weights more than hit the punching bag. I have seen a lot of big guys, but they don't hit worth shit. Real talk and real facts for your ass. Ruben Guerrero said Wilder is one fight away as well. Of course he is. Ruben Guerrero said Wilder's resume before Ortiz is questionable as well. No, Wilder's resume is not questionable. Wilder fought whoever they put in front of him. Keep in mind, Wilder was making levels. He was stepping and stepping. They moved him correctly. Now, no one wants to fight him. That's all. AJ isn't famous in the U.S. Of course he's not. They call him Anthony Johnson. He's not famous. They haven't even sold out yet. First of all, they barred from the Barclays Center, where Eddie Hearn is, because he brought it on himself for talking shit. That's why he had to have a fight in the cornfields of Kansas. So he had to have to fight in the Madison Square Garden, which had a lot of historical events, but it's old. It's raggedy. I don't even think they fight in the main ballroom where you can state-of-the-art Barclays Center. Miller, yes, we have to stand behind him. Some of them don't want to, but we have to because he is our mate, countryman. No matter how you slice it, dice it. No, he hasn't fought a top 10 fighter, but he's our fighter. And we need to stand behind him. The UK people, they're going to stand behind their fighter. And they know their fighter ain't shit. They know their fighter is cherry picking. They know their fighter, to make his American debut, he should win off that last Affinity song. But no, as I continue to say, Eddie Hearns now is trying to make an offer to Deontay Wilder once again. Now, this is the third or fourth offer before he do this rematch. He knows the rematch, just like Bar Aaron. But Bar Aaron beat him to the punch. He made an offer that Tyson Fury damn sure can refuse. He thought about how many kilos he can buy with that money. El Chapo locked up, so he don't have to go to El Mayo, second in command. Yeah, I know about this shit. Yeah, oh yeah, I know about all the shit. The Flores brothers, everybody. They from Chicago, the Flores brothers. They had to turn in $40 billion. I know about all this shit. Don't don't sell me short. I just look this way. But Eddie Hearn smells money 100 miles away. Just like a hyena. They know where this dead meat at. They trace it down and they go get it. But that's why he said that it would be easier to make a fight with Anthony Joshua than to make it with Tyson Fury. And I hate to say this, my subscribers, listeners, but he's right for a change. Tyson Fury signed with the devil. You can't fight nowhere. He can't fight no one but on ESPN or ESPN app. You get my drift? Something like the zone. If you want to fight somebody from the zone, you have to put the fight on the zone. Well, I'm sorry. Well, Deontay Wilder, he's not signed to Showtime, but he's loyal. Something you all don't know anything about. Loyalty. I'm going to stick by you when the chips are down. I'm going to stick by you when the chips are up. That's loyalty. That's what it is. That's what it should be. Now, this week, we got Porter and Ugas. We already discussed Porter and Ugas. We all discussed his ability to fight the sweet science the way it should be fought. We already talked about how he works behind his jab, how he's not a typical thinker fighter, how he is a thinking fighter, how he knows how to get in and get out. He knows how to fight off the ropes. He knows how to box. But on the flip side, he's running into a young man that wants to hold that belt as long as he can. Now, is your Dennis, you guys hungry enough? Or is he prepared enough for aggressive, a head button Sean Porter? Yes, he fights an ugly fight. He makes it ugly. But fighters have to take control and don't fight his fight. But then again, you can't be a pussy in there either. You can't let no one push you around. Because sometimes you have to fight fire with motherfucking fire. Like I said once before, Keith Thurman had the right idea. You don't go straight back. You go side to side and you counter that motherfucker with an uppercut or a check hook. You let him run into something. Now, you guys is no powerhouse knockout, but he can beat and pop shot him on points all night long. But you got to be in shape to do that. You have to be in shape to get that ring generalship. That's what I'm talking about. See, Sean Porter's not going to give you that double jab like Ortiz will give you. You know, he might paw it out there for a minute to try to distract you. That's all. He don't even use it as a range finder. He never works behind the jab. He works behind his motherfucking head. He run in. He don't move himself in. That's what type of fighter he is. Tony Boyd said, will he be the same fighter without his daddy? Yes, he will. That's all he know. He don't know how to fight no other way. I remember the first time I saw Sean Porter fight. I said he fights just like a Kareem Mayfield. If anybody remember who the hell he was from the Bay Area, and he fights just like an Adrian Granada. They do whatever they can to get inside and work. You put them in the middle of the ring, they're lost. They are lost. They cannot fight unless they're against the ropes. That's what I'm talking about. And when Sean Porter get against the ropes, he smother his punches. He does. He smother his punches. And sometimes if you don't be careful, he make you smother yours too. Yes, sir. Porter is an elite athlete. Takes elite level to beat him. No, Porter's not an elite athlete. I won't call him elite. I just call him an aggressive fighter. His fighting style is more of an MMA style than a boxing style. That's all. But you have to do like Cal Brook did. You know what? You know what? Fuck all that. I ain't finna sit here and try to box him. He want to wrestle. He want to act tough. Then that's what we're going to do. So Sean Porter was the stronger fighter. Hey, I'll put you in a headlock too, motherfucker. Yes, I'll rush in on you too. And that's what he did, and he took the belt. He's not that elite. Elite fighter knows how to throw a jab. Elite fighter use his angles. Elite fighter fight on the inside and out. An elite fighter don't only fight on the ropes. His ass fight in the middle of the ring. That's an elite fighter. Now, you guys, if you want to call someone an elite fighter, he can do both, but he's smaller than Porter. Porter's going to try to manhandle him. Porter's going to try to push him back. Now, if they jockeying for position, Porter's going to win. So what he has to do is get the hell out of there. There's nothing wrong with hit and don't get hit. There's nothing wrong with using your lateral movement. It's not running. And I get tired of motherfuckers saying that. Oh, all he gonna do is run. Start running. Like EJ told Esther Laura. Start running. Start running. Stop and fight. Start running. He don't have to. This is sports. This is boxing. He don't have to stand there and fight your ass. I mean, he did with her. He wanted to prove a point. He wasn't stronger than her. He wasn't taller than her. But he was a man. He fought him like a champion. I earned so much respect for Esther Landlord. He fought his ass off. No wonder that was a fight of the year candidate fight. That's what it is. Now, you guys, I think he might come up short Saturday. Because even though K. Diddy, Kenny Porter, that's what I call him, K. Diddy, even though his ass ain't gonna be in the corner, Sean still will be the same way. And it might have Sean box a little bit, at the beginning of the round. But normally you revert back to your old ways. Always. Always seen it. Fighters try to fight a certain way, but next thing you know, they back in there banging again. So that's what's gonna happen. Sean Porter gonna overwhelm your Dennis Ugas. Now, as I mentioned earlier, just because you have an L on your record, that doesn't mean shit. You can go on and be the best of the best. You don't go into a depression, a mental throwback. So next time you get in the ring, you're scared to let your hands go because you're scared of what's coming back. So what you do, you sit there and pose. Then you try to wait on the other man to throw so you can counter. But you end up missing. Then you lost that round. Then you go to the next one, do the same shit. But all the way up to the 12th round, then you try to go for it. You try to let your hands go. Because, see, you know that's the 12th round, and you don't have to go another round. Then your hands might just come out your pockets. And we all know who I'm talking about. Yes, Marcos Madonna took something away from that young man. Courage, his boxing ability, hell, his mental ability. Hell, he been in more trouble than a motherfucker that grew up in the Vice Lords on the west side of Chicago. For a motherfucker that's a boxer and who was a pretty good boxer, who had made some money, you getting your car shot up. You get arrested for touching a girl's ass when you can have any girl you want. You know, you popping out them dollars and you popping them bottles. You making it what? Making it motherfucking rain. I'm 52 talking about make it rain. No, you ain't getting these last $20, bitch. I get 5 singles and throw it at your ass, and that's it. So it's real. Boxing is a dangerous sport, but it's a good sport if you good at it. Why you think Floyd? Why you think Andre Ward? Why you think Teddy Atlas? Why you Polly Malianji? I never could say that name right, but I don't give a fuck. Shit, this is America, you know. So why you think they hate Deontay Wilder so much? Mike Tyson too, but he gonna say, "Well, I really like him, but I can't say that in public." Get your punk ass out of here. The reason why is because this. Now, I heard some brothers, someone say something similar to this, but they had the right idea because Deontay Wilder is a different type of fighter. Yes, he's different than Ortiz. He's different than Bermain Severn. He's outspoken. Bermain Severn is scared to open his damn mouth. Tyson Fury is crazy as hell. Anthony Joshua don't have no heart or no courage. Deontay Wilder has all that. Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, yes, they are technical boxers. They are counter punchers. They shows the very, very best of the sweet science, but not Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder does what he do, and he gets the job done. It doesn't matter how he fights. It matters how he wins. It doesn't matter how he throw his jab. It matters how he throw it. It doesn't matter how he eye boxed this person. No, he knocked his ass out. Why box him? Where you gonna knock him out? Emmanuel Stewart, God bless his soul. He told Adonis Stevenson, I'm gonna tell you, son, knockouts sells. Always. Knockout fucking sales. And you know what? It has. Deontay Wilder been doing that shit for years. Ain't nobody following him around. Ain't nobody taking pictures. Oh, Jim Lampley wouldn't dare mention his name. They was hung up on Triple G. Gennady Golovkin. Kovalev. Chocolito. And all of them ain't shit. And HBO is sitting at home just like every other motherfucker watching fights. You reap what you sow. Like I said, Fury and Joshua, they be coming back. Joshua already crawling back. He gonna give Deontay 50-50 if he want his reputation back. We all remember Malcolm X. Well, I should say, that Red, hey Red, now do you really have that number? Cause my rap was on the line. He said, I don't know, Archie. I don't know. Let me give you some help, man. Because that's when he was Malcolm then. See, that's how Anthony Joshua is. His rap is on the line. UK people been writing in magazines and books. We want Wilder. We want Wilder. Well, Wilder wants y'all too. But y'all need to talk to your champion and his promoter. Y'all barking up the wrong motherfucking tree. See, sometimes you can hype a motherfucker up so much that he start buying into it. Then reality sets in. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to fight this motherfucker? Then Tony Bellew, he knows what he said. All Deontay Wilder did was gave him a hug. Oh man, he wrapped one arm around my whole body. Ain't no way. You know what? If I was Deontay Wilder, I just walk up to him and just fuck with him. Say, hey, I'm beating your ass when you get outside. How about that? That motherfucker be nervous all while he was inside. You know, just to fuck with him. That's all. So, it is what it is. I'm just going to talk about that next fight after you guys reported. And you know who I'm talking about. The big fight. The super fight. The fight that Fox had threw out a lot of money on advertisement. They threw a lot of money out on what they call face off, all access, but they call it something else, cut program or something like that. So they going all out. They doing, well, hell, they doing more than ESPN doing. They are promoting this fight like it never been promoted before, and it should. Yes, both men are a mirror of themselves, but at different weight classes. You know why Mike is the underdog? Because he's the smaller fighter. He never fought at that level. He never got hit by someone at that level. He never got hit that hard by somebody at that level. Now, Earl, he's going to start off like he always do. But remember this, Earl never had, I mean it, he never had to go back and change game plans. What he did, and I quote, and you know my words, unmotherfucking quote. He do what he have to do. That's real talk. And when that happens, he don't have to go in his toolbox. He already knocked the motherfucker out. Every time, like he said, every time he was going to try something different, he already get the motherfucker out of there. Mikey Garcia is a repetitionist fighter. He still fight the same way he fought 2 fights ago. Earl can change it up. Earl can break a rib. Now, Quasi Cap, Earl, I heard, broke Cal Brook, one of his ribs. So, be careful what you wish for, Mr. Garcia, because you just might motherfucking get it. So, I know World Break is coming on in what, 2 minutes? So, I'm going to keep my promise and tell you, what's up, Carl? How you doing, my brother? I said when I make 500 subs, I will tell you what Kqkc stands for. Now, when I first started my page, I'm a junior. I said, okay, well, I'll call it JR Boxing. Well, when you go to JR Boxing, of course, you'll see about 100 JRs. So it will be very difficult to find me. So my daughter, that's a doctor, well, PhD doctor, she said, Daddy, why don't you use your kids' names? I said, well, you know what? That's a good idea. So I don't want to hear that, what? Now, I have a daughter. We call her Keisha, K. I have a daughter. We call her Quita, Q. I have another daughter. We call her Chimera, K. And I have a son. His name is Chance, C. Kqkc. I said it's someone and something I care a lot about, and that's my family. So that's what Kqkc stands for. So, again, thank you for being there, for supporting me. So I have 500 more to go. And it will get better, better, and better. Just like the WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder. He's getting better and better each fight after each fight. After each live stream, after each video, I feel myself getting better. Thanks to a couple of contributions, I was able to receive new equipment, taxes, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's the thought that counts. Keep that in mind. So, I owe that name to my oldest daughter. She's 34 years old. So, now you know what Kqkc stands for. Now, if you look or go anywhere and look, Kqkc pops right up, the first one. So, I'm proud of that name. Some people get it kind of twisted, but you always can say KC. So, only one person knew what it meant. And I'm not going to say. But I appreciate everyone. And again, peace and love to everyone, And also hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to Kqkc, feel free to do it now. Or hit the icon bell. And you will definitely get notified when I upload a live stream and a video like I did today. So you're going to get 3 or 4 out of me a day. So it's required that we do 4,000 views, whatever. Well, I'm surpassed that, way past that. Now, just the subs. So thank you all. And I really thank everyone for supporting me. The LWC. Anytime I have a question, I call 78. I call for 9. I call Join the Truth. You know, we are a community. It doesn't matter if you black, white, Chinese, whatever. If you're a good fighter, I like you. If you're a good subscriber, I like you. It doesn't matter to me. Racism doesn't exist in my body. If you're a good person, that is what counts. Like I say, my color and my family don't have anything to do with boxing. We can agree to disagree. My channel is all about growing. My channel is not about tearing anyone down. Even Eddie Hearn. I think he's a smart young man, but I think he's a devious young man. I think he's going about it the wrong way. I think Anthony Joshua is a very good boxer, and I think he's a nice person, but I think he's in the wrong sport. This is the hurting business. This is combat sports. This is something that he doesn't have. Maybe he had it in the Olympics with the headgear and everything else. But today, this is a new day in boxing. See, in boxing today, money comes first. Legacy comes last. Whoever thought we'll see that? Whoever thought we'll see 15 rounds and go down to 12 rounds? Whoever thought we'll see that? Whoever thought we'll see a man die in the ring? Whoever thought we'll see a man die outside the ring by a drive-by shooter? Whoever thought that we'll see how dirty promoters can be after Don King? It is what it is, people. Boxing, yes, is coming back. We are getting the fights. I count this weekend, the 10th weekend in a row, we had some type of boxing match. But I get it. It's not what we want. We rather have Spence and Crawford. We rather have Joshua and Wilder. And so on and so on. But, and this is another word I hate besides marinate. Well, it got to make sense. Business, it made sense, or it got to make sense. Fuck that. It makes sense already. The two best should be fighting. If that don't make sense, then somebody need to go back to kindergarten. So, with that, Kqkc is definitely out of here. And again, I want to thank everybody who supported me with my first 500 subs. And hopefully you'll hang in there with me and stay with me to the next 500 subs. And with that, Kqkc is out of here. Peace and